My dad was a year old when they moved, because he was born in India, and they moved to Malawi when he was a year old. So he practically, grew up in Malawi, except for about 5 years when his family sent him off to the UK to study. So this is my twin and I when we were young, very young, nappies. So mainly they're in Malawi actually growing up. So this is the lake. We were a bit of a novelty in Malawi actually. There was not very many twins around. I guess growing up in an Indian family, but also having a big Indian community around us, although parts of the African culture was in the way we lived, it didn't really permeate into the way we cooked or the way we did things, because that was we sort of kept our traditions. Smells like this from the kitchen always reminds me of home. So, every time I'm in the kitchen and I can smell Indian food, I guess it just becomes part of who I am. This was a traditionally Sunday dish, and it was something that we had for brunch on Sundays with roti, usually hot rotis just just being cooked. And another lovely tradition, which was probably not a very healthy one, is that Mum would make the hot roti, sprinkle it with a little bit of sugar, roll it up, and we'd have that just before dinner. Right, so I'm just now making the rotis. And so what I do is get each ball, make a little dent in it, put a little bit of oil, a little bit of flour, and then bring it together. And this just makes the roti puff up a bit when I'm cooking it. And so this is how Mum's taught me how to make roti. Yes, I think food is the strongest connection with my heritage, because it's part of, for me Indian food is it's soul food for me. It's something, like if I go away on holiday, we went to Rarotonga last year, and it was great having, different food, but I really wanted to come home and cook my curry and rice dish. So yeah, when we go away on holidays, it's great experiencing, other foods, but I always want to come home and eat my own food.